all the profits already. Good evening, and welcome back to Cheepseetzz.
Cheepseetzz Sports.
That's right, where we talk about sports and you guys sit in the cheap seats. Or is it we sit in the cheap seats and they...
Look, the way the seats is pricing out these days, I'm glad this is microwavable popcorn.
Yeah. And by the way, it was a great show last week. We first of all, we like to make a correction.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
I said it was his father, and it's really the grandfather.
That's the grandfather.
And
Yo,
it's Kyle. Is it Kyle? Kyle. So we'd like to say again hello to Kyle and Grandpa. I know we made you feel at least younger for a week, but it's over.
Can we jump into the picks from last week before we go?
You sure you want to jump?
Look, I want to get this out of the way because I took a trashing.
Trashing?
I took a beating on this one.
Let me tell you, it hasn't been such a lopsided thing since Nixon won an election.
All right. Or when Bush took the never mind. All right.
Talk about Bush. He's playing right now.
That's right. Oh, you're wearing. Hey, that's right.
Reggie.
He's got on the Bush jersey.
That's right. Not George Bush.
Not George Bush, but Reggie Bush. But let's get to the picks.
Uh-huh.
All right. The Bear had 11 wins and 4 losses. And on the other side, I had 5 wins and 10 losses. In tonight's contest, I am taking the Tennessee Titans and...
I'm taking New Orleans.
New Orleans. He's wearing the jersey. And you know what? They're wearing these colors tonight, too. You know, he was going to break out the Bo Jackson, but that's about Oakland.
But since we're watching Monday night, I mean, how could you watch Monday night with an Oakland Raider jersey?
Yes, you can.
Meanwhile, you can?
You can wear any jersey you want, so long as you're a fan of the game.
You can wear any jersey?
Look, come on.
You can wear New Jersey?
Unless we go to the Bada Bing.
Okay. Anyway, you took a real shellacking.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you even picked the one game that you surprisingly won was you picked Minnesota. No, I picked Minnesota,
and I took Kansas City.
You picked Kansas City.
Look, I was going. Look, it's like this.
It's the anniversary of the loss, and you figured.
No. Look, you got to be practical when you're looking picking teams. You know,
Practical.
I love Minnesota. I love them, man. You know, because back in the day when they used to play outdoors, they used to wear the curled shirts.
Bud Grant.
You know, it was cold out there. Your face. That was a real man's game. But enough of that. Later on in the show, we're gonna go over our picks for the upcoming week.
Yeah, or if not, we'll put them up and, we'll tell everybody what our picks are. And if they go with me, they're going to make money.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's a one-hit wonder. Okay, what we got coming up next?
We're going to tally up at the end of the year.
What we got coming up next on the program?
We got, of course, the person on the street.
Okay.
Which they did today, and it was filmed, by the way, at Fordham Road. And I want to let you know something. Last week, they did it around 231st Street and Broadway.
Okay.
This week, they did it on Fordham and the Grand Concourse. And, they had a hard time just stopping people. Nobody wanted to stop. Everybody was going somewhere.
What happened? They had warrants?
They must have had warrants.
What was it, deadbeat time? And you know what? The opening for the Monday night game was remarkable. Spike Lee did his little talk thing. He also did that documentary about Katrina and New Orleans.
It was real touching.
And you know what? In my opinion, I'm glad that they're staying there to bring life back into that city, because if they was to leave, that place would really be a ghost town. So every now and again, you need to hang your hat on something, and sports is the perfect thing to take your mind away from something just for a couple of hours.
Just for a couple of hours.
Even though they say my mind is gone.
Your mind is gone completely.
But that's besides the point. I have my own Monogram straitjackets. You know that, right?
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Never mind that.
It wasn't for the soda it stood for. It was Robert Cumberbatch.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, certifiably. Never mind. But I'm here with you, and we're here at Cheepseetzz Sports, and we've got the sports.
By the way, tell them just for the hell of it. Tell them if they want to make any comments or if they have anything to say that they want us to talk about. Where can they write to?
Okay, now if you'd like to make a comment or you'd like to chime in on something sports related, you can.
Talked about his wardrobe.
Yes, then that too. I'm wearing a Rey Mysterio WWE, even though that's not really considered a sport, but it is a sport in my mind. We can debate that later. That's besides the point. Please check, and you will see an email address where you can email us your comments, quips, and observations pertaining to sports here at Cheap Seats Sports. But you'll see that in the because I ain't trying to spell it for you. You'll see it spelled out there. Because I keep asking our production manager, Ronnie, do they have spell check for me? I'm not lying. You ask me about the math and the spell check. Hey,
You're weak in both departments.
I'm not gonna lie. Look, I need a little help here.
Third grade, huh?
You know, no,
They kicked you out in second grade.
I'm smarter. I'm smarter than the fifth grader. Ah! So tell me what we got coming up now.
Well, let's see. We, like I said, the question of the day, which we had a couple of questions we asked. We asked about Donovan McNabb. That's in our football segment.
Oh,
And, he made a big thing in.
can
on
I chime in
HBO.
after we see the people?
Yeah.
And what else you got?
And we got the other question was if the Yankees should sign A-Rod or not.
Ooh, can I chime in on that one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're chiming in on everything. You got a buzzer or something in your pocket? And okay, listen. And the other one was Barry Bonds. And would you? The Giants. The Giants will not sign him.
Yeah,
They said they would not sign him.
severed ties.
And they want to let him go. So this is his last week, or his last season in a Giant uniform. And if you were a fan, or if you were a general manager or owner, would you sign him for your team? So why don't we go to that segment right now, right? And it's coming up right now.
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
I just don't think he has that clubhouse mentality. I don't think he's a team player. I wouldn't sign him, even though he's one of the greatest ball players. But I wouldn't sign him.
Okay, are you a?
Well, I think I'll sign him if I was a owner. Certainly, it'll bring some fans in, sell some more tickets, a lot of media attention. Also, he's a good batter. He could come to American League, be a DH. He don't have to play the field. He'll save himself. So, I think I'll do it as both general manager and owner.
Yes, I would. I think he's nice.
No,
Why not?
due to all the propaganda that's been going on in reference to him with steroids and all that.
Okay.
Nah, not really.
Why?
Because he's already getting old and he's getting more weaker by the minute, by the season.
Of course. Why? Because I think he's a good player. I think he does his job good.
All right, this is Cheepseetzz Sports, and we're back. And I like some of them comments. Now, the question is being posed to me that either as an owner or GM, would I resign? Would I sign?
Would you sign Barry Bonds?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
You would.
Yes, I would. He's a great ball player. I loved him when he came up and he came to Pittsburgh. I don't care about everybody talking about he's got this bobblehead looking type body now.
Mm-hmm.
The man can play. He was never busted for steroids. He was caught on a test for amphetamine.
See, now,
Now that being said,
Yeah.
all that pushed aside,
Uh-huh.
he's a great ball player.
Yes,
you got
he's
this
a
kid
great ball
Ankiel.
Mm-hmm.
They've got FedEx transcripts. FedEx where he signed for the HGH.
Mm-hmm.
That's much more detrimental than them saying that Barry Bonds did the steroids. But getting down to pure baseball, he's the man.
well, my problem with the whole idea of the Giants not having him back isn't the steroid issue or anything. It's that they kept him for all these years. They kept him basically because he brought people to the ballpark.
They got a new ballpark.
And now they're going to cut him. I mean,
hey,
it's just
come on now. Hey, he's run his course. He's run his course, and he's produced for the Giants. He's got the home run record. They've packed the house. Let's see how packed they're going to be next year.
They're going to be packed.
There's not going to be all them kayakers out there.
No.
I doubt there'll even be a kayak out there.
It'll probably be well,
Never mind. Don't say that. Don't say that. This is a family program.
okay.
This is a family
I
program.
won't say it.
Okay then.
I'll think it though.
What else we got coming up today?
Well, our next question is about Alex Rodriguez, right?
Whoa, A-Rod.
So, without further ado, let's go to the question.